What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rant, no hate. So, we got Joyce, the Juggernaut, versus Joseph Parker. I like this fight. This is one of the heavyweight fights I'm looking forward to. I feel like Joseph Parker, you know, he we all see more potential in him, or at least we feel like there's potential that he can be better than what we've seen. We feel like he got to a certain point and didn't really improve. Joyce, 36 years old. I think he's 14 fights in now. He's older than Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker's 30, but Joseph Parker has more experience. Has had better caliber fights. I think that this is a fight where, for Joseph Parker, he needs to give Joyce angles. He needs to, pop him. Definitely come in shape. Come in shape. If he's in shape to go the full 12 rounds, his biggest thing dealing with Joseph Parker's biggest obstacle dealing with Joyce is going to be the pressure, the constant pressure. Joyce is not a big puncher. He has weight behind his shots. He's definitely not a devastating puncher, but shots add up, and he hits hard enough to where he can humble you. If he's coming in and he's catching you and you're not able to really get away from him because of the pressure. He's not accurate, really. His jab, he uses his jab. He works off of his jab, but he lunges a lot. He leaves himself wide open. He has no footwork. And he basically is he's what they call him, the Juggernaut. He just comes forward and just tries to come through you. That being said, with his lack of skills, the skills that he does lack, the footwork, the head movement, the time he's there to be hit, we know he has a good chin. Joseph Parker has a good chin. Joseph Parker's a better puncher than he is. He puts punches together better. He's technically better overall. So this fight basically is going to be constant pressure versus, boxing savvy. And if Joseph Parker can give the angles, catch him, it's not about throwing a lot of punches, but being accurate. And when he hits him, snap his head back, let the telling blows. If, Joseph Parker goes to the body, beat those hips up enough, believe me, even if, Joseph Parker, even if Joyce is not winded and tired so much, like exhausted, he won't be able to move the same way coming in when them hips start to get sore and he's moving and it's like, okay, body work, jab to the body, move, give him angles. Joseph Parker has a tendency to get wild and throw shots. I told you, he reminds me a lot of George Foreman. He'll throw a shot and he's completely off balance. He's wide open. And if you notice, he does this like every fight. Joyce will throw a shot and he'll lunge in and be open and kind of like backhand jab, like he's like hand down, wide open for anything. And he's been rocked with some shots and just won't go down. So it's like, okay, Joseph Parker doesn't have to knock him out. He just has to outbox him. He has the size. He has, what he needs, the power. Just be sharp. Joseph Parker should be able to avoid most of those punches that Joyce throws. He should be able to outpoint him. He should be able to, like I said, throw more precise shots, accuracy, outbox him, give him different looks. Don't put everything on your shots with every punch. But when you do, catch him sleeping, rock him. Joyce just has to be Joyce. I don't see him really doing anything different from what we've seen him do, because this is just what he does. He comes forward and it's just constant pressure, man. He's a heavyweight Margarito, a heavyweight Paul Williams. He's just constant pressure, just a lot of punches, and basically that's what he does. He guys that are more skilled than him, he just wears them down with the pressure. We know this. So I just think it's an intriguing fight, and I just feel like Joseph Parker should win this fight on points. And I'm not saying he can't knock Joyce out if he catch him right, vice versa. From with Joyce is, more like the pressure and wearing a guy down. But this is a fight I want to see. This is a fight I'm definitely interested in the heavyweight division. Like, finally, man, I wanted to see Joseph Parker fight somebody. You know, I didn't really care for the rematch with Chisora so much and all, but like, when it's all said and done, you look at a guy's career and look at the fights they had, the memories and what fight stood out to you. Hopefully, this is one of them, because this is definitely a fight that I said I would love to see, and it's happening. So, tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Y'all think Joyce pressure is going to be too much for Joseph Parker? Do you think Joseph Parker is savvy enough that he's going to put those punches together, give that movement, give those angles, work the body, just put a masterclass of boxing together? What y'all think is going to happen between these two? Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.